Well, hi friends, this is Starry Hilder, and we are wilderness camping in the mountains. And here's just a little tip. Have you ever done everything right when it comes to wilderness camping? You know, you got your axe, you've got your fire starter, you've got even your little shovel, you got everything. And you know what, you even got your little washcloth, so at the end of a hard day of hiking and mountain biking or whatever you're doing, you can wash up. Yeah, but you forgot. You forgot the solar bag or the wash pan or whatever it is. Whatever it is. So here's a quick tip. A wilderness camping tip that is going to make that trek to that cold creek water or lake water, wherever you're going to go get your water to clean up, and how to make it not so bad. So here we are. Yeah, you can lay your body in there. I've done that. Trust me, I have done it on a hot day. And this is ice cold water. But you know what? Right now with my camping, it is a little bit cold up here in the mountains. We are not in July. We are actually in early June, and the water is cold. So I'm not going to wash up in there. But here's my tip. Let's go back to my campsite and I'll show you. And there it is. This is always the key to survival, my friends, right? The fire. The fire. You have to have a fire in order to survive any wilderness experience. So we got our fire, right? We got our fire starter. You didn't forget that. You got yourself a nice warm fire. Now use it. So as you see, this fire has a very nice fire ring. And it just doesn't serve to contain the fire safely, all this rock. Now, it's great because I'm in an area where rock is accessible, and this is the best way to contain this fire. But, I can use it to keep clean. Thermal mass, radiant heat. This is what I do. I throw my flat rock right next to those embers, and I put that cold washcloth from the creek right on that hot rock, which now is going to radiate heat because it's sucking up the heat, thermal mass. We do this on our off-grid homestead. We've got a big wood stove, we stack rock on top of it, and it absorbs all the heat, and then it radiates it. And you can use it for many purposes. I actually use it in my chicken coop to keep the food warm for the chickens. Now you can use it when you are in the wilderness, and you know what? You've been hiking, you've been biking, whatever you have been doing, and you don't want to jump in that cold creek because you know what? It gets cold here at night, and to drop that body temperature just isn't smart, but you want to be clean. This is so easy, so easy. It starts with a washcloth and a rock. And your fire. See? Pretty cool. Just such a simple tip that gets so overlooked because people freak out when they forget their solar bags. They freak out when they forget their little containers. And you know what? Sometimes a nice spit bath, that's what my grandma calls it, really does make the difference when you are camping in the wilderness. So there you go, my friends. A little rock, a little warm fire, and you got yourself a warm bath.